What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Up until now, I think, to be honest with you guys, up until now, I've been pretty positive about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 so far, right? I haven't made that many hate videos. You know, I've praised them a lot. I've said, you know, they've caught W's. I've said that they've made smart decisions in bringing, you know, Dead Silence back, Red Dots back. The overall gameplay feels good from the beta. You know, I even argued that this could potentially be the best Call of Duty game since Black Ops 4, which is decently high praise because Black Ops 4 is not a bad game at all. Maybe during the life cycle it wasn't the best game, but nowadays, you know, looking back, it's probably one of the better games definitely of the last like 5-10 years. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end because we have some negative news about Modern Warfare 3. Fortunately, very fortunately, it's not related to multiplayer, so, you know, for a large portion of you, me included, it doesn't really matter to me. But for the campaign people, you guys probably already know this if you're a campaign person, but yeah, the servers were impacted by the outage. There was apparently an outage yesterday. The COD developers ended up tweeting about it. Basically, it was bad. Basically, they tweeted, "We are investigating a service outage impacting multiple titles. During this time, campaign early access, account ownership, checks, and progression systems may be temporarily unavailable. We'll provide an update as soon as we're able to." And later on, they followed up by saying like challenges and online progression systems are tracking, but it might take some time for like player rank to reappear. And you might have noticed that you like lost progress and stuff like that. Guys, it's a mess. I saw Nero, his account, he tweeted about it. He got like reset or something when he ended up starting to play the campaign. Yeah, guys, it was rough. I'm not a campaign person, you know, but it's just crazy to me how something like a campaign in a Call of Duty game can get messed up, can mess things up, right? Like that's crazy to me. It's not even like having to do with multiplayer. It's not like you have different servers that like you have to host everyone on like one dedicated server or something like that. You don't have to deal with like lag spikes or matchmaking issues. It's literally a campaign, guys. It's a single player mode. The fact that Call of Duty can have issues like this in a non-multiplayer engagement like kind of thing, to me, it's very alarming. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you guys at all. To me, it's very, very alarming. What is going to happen when they import Modern Warfare 2 into Modern Warfare 3, right? That's my biggest concern right now. But before I get too far into it, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I would apologize for the Modern Warfare 2 gameplay, although I honestly ran out today, got it for you guys. You know, this is like above a 3 KD. I do pretty well. I don't remember if we win or not. I'm pretty sure we do, but yeah, I do pretty well. I always choke my streaks though. You're going to notice many times in this gameplay, I'm like on a 6, sometimes a 7. I think a VTOL is an 8. And I keep dying like off of it like 3 to 4 times. You're going to notice it if you're paying attention in the gameplay. But yeah, this is the new map, La Casa. It's an alright map. It's actually a playable map, you know. So I wouldn't mind if they brought this map back. But you know, some of those other maps that they mentioned, I don't know about that. Anyway, not to talk about the gameplay. I still have some Modern Warfare 3 gameplays, but I just want to like, you know, spice it up a little bit, just give you guys some last little bits of Modern Warfare 2 content before we, you know, forever not play this game again. I don't know who's going back to this snooze fest once Modern Warfare 3 drops, especially with the news that we're getting Modern Warfare 2 maps into the next game. Like, it's literally a DLC, right? It's literally going to be the same game, just with better movement and better gameplay decisions, like your Red Dots and Dead Silence. So again, who is playing this game again? You know, like, this game is quite literally going to be the most dead Call of Duty game. Like, there's no incentive in coming back to this game. Like, maybe if you like really liked the bad maps that they're not planning to bring back, because apparently they're not bringing back all of the Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 maps. They're only bringing back the fan favorite ones, which is like, okay, then why would I ever hop back on this game? Maybe they just know. Maybe Call of Duty as a whole just knows that they like completely effed up with this game, Modern Warfare 2, and they're just like, F it, you know, we're just gonna scrap it. We're just gonna take the best parts and just go forward. You know, we're gonna take the guns, we're gonna take some of the best maps and just move forward. Honestly, that's their best course of action. You know, to be honest with you guys, that's like the only way that they can kind of salvage any semblance of this game. I was watching a prestigeiskey video the other day, and he was talking about how this is probably the most boring, probably the worst Call of Duty game, even worse than Vanguard. And to be quite honest with you guys, I didn't think it was going to get worse than Vanguard, but yeah, this is significantly worse. Not only is it as boring as Vanguard, it is not as fun nor as, I guess, easy. You know, it's still easy, don't get me wrong, but Vanguard, you could hop on and I don't know if it was the matchmaking or what, you could do well whenever you wanted, pretty much. At least for me, you know, I could do well pretty much whenever I wanted. Never really struggled with getting decent gameplays. I think it rewarded, you know, better players. This game, bro, they don't reward good players at all. They reward you for sitting, but it's not even in the same sense of like Modern Warfare 2019 where they reward you for sitting. At least in that game, you could still slide cancel, you could still move. This game, they took everything away except for the maps. Like they made the maps better than Modern Warfare 2019 maps for sure. That's for sure. But it's not like they did a whole lot better. It's not like they made the game much more exciting or anything like that. I know many people who played Modern Warfare 2, got the camo, and completely just fell off the face of the earth until the beta. I haven't seen them again since the beta of Modern Warfare 3 because this game has no replay value. Okay. Not every single Call of Duty game does. Actually, to be honest with you guys, very few do. But the fact that this has zero replay value is quite alarming. I don't want this to be the case for Modern Warfare 3. Going back to Modern Warfare 3, I kind of ranted about Modern Warfare 2 there a little bit. Oops, my bad. But yeah, Modern Warfare 3, this campaign not working is very bad. Okay, very, very bad. I don't think people are realizing just how bad it is. It just means they're not careful, you know. I hate to say it, but you can tell what kind of people are careful, what kind of people double check their work, what kind of people like test things, you know, in your workplace, in your school environment, whatever, right? You can tell some of these people are just more thorough than others. And unfortunately, Sledgehammer Games, you're not thorough. You don't got it, right? You're not solid enough. You don't check your work. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because you're trying to mesh, you know, Infinity Ward stuff with Sledgehammer stuff, which again, I don't know who's saying yes to. I don't know who's saying that's a great idea. But yeah, man, it's bad. Okay, it's really bad. And in the case of Nero, getting your levels reset, bro, in a multiplayer game, I'm sure it's just a technical glitch or whatever, and I'm sure they're going to get it back. Well, I would hope so, you know, if he hasn't gotten it back yet by now, and he's not, and they're like not planning on it, or they're not addressing it, that's very concerning. Hopefully they're doing something about that. But yeah, I'm not super concerned about that, but I am concerned about the fact that they're so okay with this, right? Y'all, Sledgehammer Games, y'all knew that you were dropping this game whenever you did, November 2nd or something like that. You guys knew this for at least months. How do you on this day like drop it and not only not make things work, but break things at the same time, right? Server issues, I can kind of understand. Maybe you just didn't realize because, you know, Call of Duty's been so trashed a couple of years. Maybe you didn't realize like, oh, people are actually excited to play this one. That's fine, right? I can understand it. Yes, it's not great, it's not ideal, but like at the least I can understand like, okay, hey, you know what? We weren't ready for this. Maybe we expected like 50,000 and we got like 200,000 people. Okay, I get it, right? Like maybe people took off to play the campaign. I have no clue why, but maybe that did happen, right? Whatever, that's fine. That's maybe excusable. But breaking things, resetting people's camo progress, resetting people's levels, battle pass, that is not acceptable. That is nowhere near acceptable in my opinion. That is not, okay, I'm not going to say it like criminal, but it's wildly careless. And the fact that they're willing to do that really scares me for the future, really scares me for what they're gonna potentially do for Modern Warfare 3. Do you think they're gonna test these Season 1 updates, right? Do you think they're gonna test every like jump and spot? Do you think they're gonna be right on top of it when there's like a new hacker problem or a glitch that's you can easily exploit? Like, do y'all really think Sledgehammer Games, who can't even launch a campaign like cleanly, a campaign, a single player mode, you like they can't even launch this cleanly? Do you think they're going to be on top of things when it comes to multiplayer, when it comes to Warzone, guys? Whew, I'm not sure what to tell you guys. I wouldn't get my hopes up when it comes to content, and when it comes to like game balance. I think they're all right. You know, they give enough. It's not always amazing content, but they try. You know, they try and they give enough. They're somewhat responsive, at least so far. I'm pretty sure I saw that Sledgehammer Games is going to drop like a blog post or something come November 10th or something like that. It's pretty much like right when the game drops or so. Speaking of that, quick side tangent. Unfortunately, I'll be a little out of town on a weekend trip, really quick trip, but yeah, I won't be able to play during that weekend. So it'll be it'll be a little rough. I probably won't be able to get a video out until like that Monday. So after like the launch weekend, which really sucks. I guess the good thing is that, you know, I'll be avoiding some of the like day 1, day 2 sweats. That's like one of the good things. But other than that, man, I'm really sad that I'm going to miss it. I'm going to be a few days behind some of my friends who are going to play the game and level up and weapons and stuff like that. But I will try to catch up. Yeah, I'm excited for this game, you know. Again, couldn't care less about campaign, but I just did want to talk about this because I know a lot of you guys do play campaign. I know a lot of people are campaign fans. I know, you know, I saw some people like tweeting about it and stuff like that. And, you know, just because it doesn't pertain to me necessarily doesn't mean like I don't or shouldn't care about it, right? I'm trying to be like a channel that like accommodates to many things Call of Duty. You know, it's not just I don't play Warzone, so I'm not gonna like care about Warzone stuff. Like, nah, man, there's a lot of people who play Warzone still for some reason. But just because I don't doesn't mean like, oh, you're dumb for doing it, or I don't care about you or whatever. I don't care about it. Yeah, you know, I'll still cover it. I'll still, you know, talk about it here and there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Have you guys played the campaign yet? Do you plan to? Have you guys even pre-ordered the game? I might do like a YouTube poll on that. I'm kind of curious on how many people are like going to play the game now that the beta is dropped and, you know, we kind of saw everything happening. So yeah, I'm curious about all your feedback in the comment section down below. Really appreciate you guys for watching the video and leaving likes and subscribing. Make sure to leave a comment on how you felt about today's video and all the news that dropped. And all that being said, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, I guess, because this video is going up on Friday. Yeah, have a great weekend. I will see your faces later. Yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, and peace.